All right, baby. So first things first, match the adapter up with your spark plug. Okay, so make sure that the threads match, which we've already done. And the way I do that is I can put the threads up against the threads there and see they line up really nice. See how the threads line up?
Yes.
Okay, so that tells you you've got the right one. And then find one that has the right thread with the right diameter. And then there we go. Now you take this, you're not paying attention.
I am.
Then you take this, and I would leave it on the end of the hose and screw it in just like you would the spark plug. Line it up, turn the hose. There's a rubber O-ring on it, so you don't have to get it really, really tight. That's usually tight enough.
Is it this one?
Yes, just right. That's usually tight enough. You take this, you pull it back, make sure it comes back down. Now, turn it over. All right, stop. That's 40 PSI.
On one.
Now,
I'll let you switch them around and I'll do this part.
all right.
So I'm not crossing over you. And you can reach better than I can.
And we can do this a second time, and we're going to. And I'll show you why in a minute. But before we do that, before you crank on it again, chill. I gotta go get something before you crank on it again.
What are you going to get?
I'll show you. Just hold on a minute, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'll be right back. It's your dad's screwdriver.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna make sure you get it in there first. I may not be able to use this one. Choke something. No, I'm not gonna be able to get it into the throttle plate, I don't think. Wow, that smells like bad gas. All right.
Sucking it up from the...
It can't. There's no fuel line on it.
Oh.
It's just pulling out of it what is already in it. All right, so we'll do it that way then. Block it open that way. All right, throttle plate's open.
Are we doing number 3?
We're doing number 3 now. Okay?
You got it? You're going to show it to the...
All right, do it. That's good, baby.
Shouldn't we have higher compression than that?
We will.
Is it because it's probably out?
What do you mean it's out?
Oh, why is that all barking, Mickey?
Because you're arcing it off. It's going to happen. It'll be fine. Do it again. Stop. About 30.
I say that's about 30.
That's almost 40. We'll give that one 38.
35.
Give that one 38.
You want 38?
I want 38.
Shouldn't we have higher compression?
We will.
But shouldn't we?
Well, this motor's been sitting for a long time. And I'm doing it this way on purpose. Because the motor is set for a long time. Come on, get in there.
Explain yourself, Lucy.
All right, so the rings
Aren't set.
might have come unset. Definitely, there's no oil on the cylinder for the rings to grab a hold of to push back down.
But the oil looks good.
And I haven't checked the oil.
Yeah, you did.
Well, I didn't hear on camera yet.
No.
So as far as they're concerned, we haven't checked the oil yet. All right, do this one. There you go. Stop. 80. That's the best one yet. Now we'll go to the other side, and I'll do the same thing. See, if we were doing this right, I would have had my loser switch on it. That's the little push button. It has an alligator clip, goes to positive battery, and goes down to the starter. But I don't know where my switch is at the moment, so you're doing it that way.
It's on the diesel.
No, it's not. That's the starting. That was a key switch.
Oh.
All right, kick it. Good. That's 60.
It's feeling better. So once we get the oil up, and
What we'll end up doing to help it get compression, and we will do this when we do our second compression test, and yes, we are going to do another set of compression tests. We'll take penetrating oil and we'll spray in the cylinders, and then we will rerun the compression test, and you'll see this compression go up. It won't go up a lot, but it will go up.
it should.
It will. Go ahead. Good. 40. So you hear it go every time it goes. It's on compression stroke for that cylinder, and it's working just a little bit harder. And you want 3 of those when you go do a compression test. Make sense?
Yeah. So what penetrating oil are you going to do? The orange stuff?
No. We'll use that Mexican stuff.
Okay. I thought you liked the orange stuff.
I do like the orange stuff, but we're not going to use it. Go ahead.
4. One more?
Nope. That's 50 PSI. And these are dry cylinders. We have not put any fuel in them. We haven't put any fuel down the carburetor. We have not put any penetrating oil in the cylinders, nothing. This is just exactly the way we've got it. What?
I have it on my notes dry.
It is dry. Last cylinder. Kick it. Good. That's 50 also. Okay.
That's 50.
Okay. Now,
So I'd say average is 50. Our best is number 7.
it is full and dirty.
I thought it was clean.
No.
What were we looking at that it was clean on?
My 54
Oh, on the 50.
that they haven't seen yet.
My mistake.
So, but it is full and it has oil in it. It's a little dirty, but it'll be okay. Now, we're going to penetrate oil.
Smells like Marco's wife's cooking. Or is it his mom? But it smells good. So, our neighbors are from Mexico, and it always smells good.
What?
I said it always smells good when
What are you talking about?
It smells good. Either Priscilla's mom's cooking, or Marco's mom's cooking,
Come on.
or Marco's wife.
All right, so again, penetrating oil, Mexican. I don't know what it says. I'm hoping it says that in Spanish, but I don't know. I get this stuff at the local store. I like to shop local, and it's cheaper than buying it at Lowe's or even at Walmart and buying the Great Value brand. And it seems to work pretty good. It works as good as PB Blaster. I've found it, I've been using it for a while, and it works really good for everything. So, little squirt. Little squirt.
Lube.
Lube her up. Everything works better with a lube. Little squirt. Little squirt.
So do you want it to overflow or no?
No. Just put a little in. Little dab will do you. For what we're doing, little dab will do you. You'll be surprised.
So as we start with number 1, because we're
not going to start with number 1. Let's start with number 8 because I'm on that side.
But I'm saying, whatever one you start with, the last one should be the highest because it will have turned that many times.
We'll see.
Logically, it sounds right.
Logically, it sounds right, but we'll see.
Okay, so this is after first
This is
lube.
wet.
First lube.
Well, this is the only lube was getting for compression test. All right. So this one had 50 PSI, right? This is number 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Crank it over whenever you're ready.
Sounds better.
Stop. 70.
It sounded better. Didn't sound like it was struggling.
It won't because now the pistons aren't rubbing against the cylinders as bad.
The next one was 50. So 6 was 50.
6 was 50 also? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead.
3.
Almost 70. We'll call it 68.
I'm hearing it go puff.
Yeah, it's going to puff. That's just exhaust valve opening up and compression going out the exhaust. But
Well, and I'm also on the side where it's broken.
yeah, but it's not making any compression because there's no piston or there's no plug in the cylinder. So
Number 4 was 40.
kind of get started. Line it up with the hole. There it goes. Nope. Off just a little bit one night. Yep. Come on. Start. Oh, you're not going to, you don't need to be this big a pain. There it goes. You don't need to be that big a pain. Yes. Real life struggles. Go ahead.
2, 3, 4, 5.
50.
It went up 10.
Okay.
Next one was 60.
We didn't squirt a whole lot in there.
So does this mean that the rings, is that right? Yeah, rings are setting? Start trying, if they were not set.
Yeah, I'm going to try the seat. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4.
70.
So they're all going up.
Yeah.
Just a smidge, but just a little bit. By about 10.
It's okay. A little bit's better than nothing. That is enough to make it run. It'll run rough, but it will run. Yeah, we're going to do number 1.
Number 1 was 40.
Like I said, I've seen him run at 45. Still 40. Stop. And the longer it runs, the better it will get.
Well, that's only logical.
Once the heat and cool down cycles will help the rings reseat. Plus, the faster the motor turns, the more it'll sling oil up on the bottom of the cylinder walls. It's all
Ready?
uphill from here. Go ahead.
2, 3, 4. 60.
2, 63, maybe 60. We'll call it 65.
Yeah, that one jumped because it was 30.
It was 30. Good.
This one was 38. You called it 38.
Okay. All right. Let's do this. Good. That's 60.
And it was 30.
It'll run. I have confidence. Once we get the firing order right, it'll run. I have faith in this.
This one was the highest at 80.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So this one might pop over 100.
It might. You never know.
And that one might pull everybody around.
Go ahead.
Right?
Might. That's 90. That's a solid 90. All right. Now, I need where you are. Because what I got to do, I can't explain it to you. I can explain it to you while I'm doing it, but I'm not going to explain it. But I'm going to. So we're going to set number 1 at top dead center.
I'm going to put my finger in there.
What?
I'm not going to put my finger in there. I need my fingers.
It won't hurt you, but it's okay. I understand where you're coming from.
I need my fingers for work.
And I don't.
Well,
You really think if I was going to hurt myself, I would do that?
so you shouldn't have to go to work?
If I did it at work, it'd be a different story. All right, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to set number 1 at TDC. What I need to do now is find the timing mark on this motor. And the timing mark, that's a good one, is gone. Great.
How do you know it's gone?
Well, because I don't see it on the timing cover. And there's a seal on the time, or there's the timing mark on the harmonic balancer. I am not seeing. You need to move. I am not seeing the actual timing mark itself on this truck. So we're going to have to play it by ear.
Well, there's the marker in case you need to mark it.
Well, so what I'm going to do now, let that go back down. I need this wire. Ouch.
Can't you hand turn it?
That's going to be really close right there. Now, that's close to top dead center. All right, we're back. So, as I was saying when the video cut off because the battery went dead, sorry about that, we are at top dead center on number 1. Now to pull the distributor cap and find out where number 1 is pointed to. Betty? This, you're here for work, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you pull the distributor cap by popping these 2 little things off, and there you go. Number 1 sitting back here, but number 1 is sitting here.
So you were right 180.
It's out almost 180 degrees. So he's got number 1 sitting at approximately where he had number 3.
So can you just turn it 180?
No.
The whole thing?
No, I'm not even going to mess with that. What I'm going to do, he's got it sitting right here at this one. So this is now new number 1. So I'm not going to mess with the distributor for right now. I'm just going to put the cap back on. And I know the firing order on this is 18436572, and this should be our new number 1 plug hole. So we're going to pull all of these off. I don't care if they're in the right place or not with the new firing order.
You think once we get that in order, she's going to pop right off?
I think she's going to come really close to it if she don't.
And are we going to let her, so are we going to just run her?
We're going to let it for a little bit, for a couple seconds. We're not going to let it run long because there's no water in it. I don't want it to run too long.
So do I have to look for getting a hose, or what are we going to do about
We'll
that?
have to get a hose. Well, we'll have to get a hose clamp and put on it for sure. All right, so I need the number 1 spark plug, which
I thought we had
I just dropped in the water under the truck. That's a positive. This damn mud puddle just loves eating everything, don't it?
Too bad I got the weight.
All right. Yay, that's good for it. It's like running through a mud puddle. But we'll live with it. Okay, so number 1 goes right there. Now we can put all these plugs back in too, by the way. Now I've got number 1 set up here where it goes.
Did that change the comparison once you had the distributor put in the correct?
No. It just changed one spark plug's fire.
So how are you going to start this? With penetrating oil, with starting fluid?
Gasoline.
Okay.
Pour some gas down the carburetor. We're going to try and fill the fuel bowl, and we'll see what happens. Where's your socket? Right there it is.
Okay.
And we run these all up finger tight. And I'll put a wrench on it and tighten them up the rest of the way. But to start with, I'm just going to run them up finger tight. Okay. I'm not going to put an impact on them. I don't believe in impacting the spark plug sockets.
I would never get it off if you impacted it. I probably could. Once I get my strength back.
Well, there we go. Nope. That one's bad. That's got a bad head on it. We're going to have to fix that. There's a run.
What do you mean by bad head?
That spark plug hole stripped. It won't tighten up. Can't get number one to tighten.
That's the one I took off from your tire.
Yep. And that's why.
So I have to get new heads for this?
Well, we'll worry about that when the time comes. For right now, for what we're doing with it, no, you're in the way. For right now, no.
So if we can get this,
if we're going to continue running this motor, yeah, we're probably going to have to get a new head for it. Or we have to drill that one out, helicoil it, which I don't like helicoiling spark plugs. So go ahead.
But if we decide to do that, then we can just go get our other 318 engine, rebuild it, and then drop it.
Yep, can do that.
Because we know that 318 needs to be.
Yeah, the 318 is rebuilt. It's got 300,000 miles on it.
And it smokes.
Oh yeah, yeah. The rings are shot in that one.
It smokes.
The rings are shot in that one. That's why it smokes.
It smokes like a chain smoker who's lighting one cigarette to the next.
Yeah, and I drove it for a while. It should have come out of it, but it didn't. So the rings are just shot in it. But that's okay. It's rebuildable. It held good oil pressure. It didn't rattle. So it'll be rebuildable.
And it's got. Or are we just going to look at just dropping a 360 in it?
Don't know yet. We'll worry about that when the time comes. Right now, the time isn't there.
Well, I'm just saying because we have a 318.
Yeah. We'll see what we can find. Maybe we find a reasonably priced 360 that runs. We just drop a used motor in it for now until we get the motor that you want to put in it eventually, which is future plans, which we're not going to divulge at the moment.
I keep on going back and forth. What I want to do.
But I think a 360 will do really good in this. I think it'll be better than the 318.
Why?
Little better towing capacity.
What about my fuel economy?
It's going to be similar. All right. All those are tight.
How much heavier is it?
20 pounds.
Oh, okay.
Not enough to worry about, honestly. All right, so let's put some spark plug wires on, shall we? Number one. And this is why I had her number these, because I know that these will reach that particular plug. That was number 6. I want number 8. 4, 2, 8. So they all should reach. Is that one reach number 8?
Yeah, that's it. Right
Barely. That one barely reaches number 8. Let's try 5. Where's my number 5 here? That one's number 7. I can use this number 7 longer than number 8.
They're about the same.
No, they're about the same length. Let's try the number 5. Number 5 is longer than number 8, so we're going to put number 5 over there.
Well, wouldn't you want the super long one to go all the way to the...
This isn't super long.
Oh.
On 8. 4. Here's number 4.
So these little thingamajiggies that are on, I think that's the heads.
Those are valve covers, actually. But go
the
ahead.
valve covers, is that to hold the spark plug wires?
That's exactly what they're for. 4. Can I use this one? No. Maybe. We can try it. Nah, she's going to be tight. I don't want it too tight. 3.
That just looks like a hot mess.
It's okay. At least we know what the hell we're doing. Uh-oh.
You may have to change some of those around.
That goes in your spark plug socket.
You may have to change some of them.
Maybe. 3. 6.
Can I put this away?
Yeah. That's 2. 5. 7 goes right there. Have that one and this one. That goes to number 5 now. And you go all the way up front to number 2. Okay. All right. Now we may have to put the battery on the or battery charger on this. Turn it over enough, but I'm okay with it if we do. I have that. It's time for gas. So here's 1.5 gallons of fresh gas in the dumbass government approved gas can. God, I hate these things. Go down like you're supposed to. Really? You want to be that way?
I know you guys can't see what he's doing. But he's frustrated. So do I get to hit the start thing?
Do you want to? She's over here nodding her head yes, because I know you guys are psychotic or psychic and can see her nodding her head in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I'll let you do that if you want. I am pouring gas into my Go bottle, my Go Juice bottle. I can squirt into the carburetor. I will run the carburetor.
So stay out of the water.
No, you can stand in the water. It won't hurt anything.
It's not going to explode on me, right?
No, it's not going to explode on you. No, it shouldn't explode on you.
That sounds better. So do I just tap it like I did before?
Yeah, but not yet. All right, so I'm going to fill the fuel bowl on the carburetor. Or at least I'm going to try to. Yeah, I'm going to miss some, but I don't care. As you can see, the little bubbles are going in. Hit it. Come on, baby. She's not hitting. Stop. Once we hook up the coil.
Oh.
That'll help. That'll help a lot.
I'm just doing as you told me.
I know. That'll help a lot. Go ahead. Now try it. That's it.
Yeah, I can hear the shake. I can feel the shake.
All right, hold it. Hold it. Turn that distributor just a little bit. Try it again. Stop. Turn it back that way. Try it again. Stop. Try it again. Stop. Hit it. All right. Okay, so just tap it. All right, so the points are closing and opening like they're supposed to. It's got a nice set of brand new points in it. Looks like the point wire has been crushed, but it looks like it's still making contact, so I'm not going to worry about that a whole lot. It's going all the way through. I saw the points go clicky, and I saw, come on, get on there. There we go. And I saw them make their mark.
Be careful.
All right. Now it's just a matter of getting it right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He's trying.
She's trying. Stop.
I hear the pop.
Yeah, that's trying. It's hitting. It's hitting and it's trying. So she is loose a little. The distributor's a little loose. We could move them over one more. I don't think I need to. Distributor's setting down, so it's turning into oil pump. So I'm good with that. I'm gonna go juice in here. I'm not thinking it's filling the bowl up. I'll definitely have a wet bowl. That's a good thing. I'm trying to refill the bowl again with what little bit of gasoline I have left in this, and then I'll refill this with gasoline. There we go. Got fuel coming out the front. There we go. That means the bowl's about full.
Hit it?
Not yet. I didn't say hit it.
Are we going to worry about it dripping all over the...
Nope. I'm not going to worry about dripping all over the manifold. We're going to do that too. And for those of you that think the government does such a great job on everything that it does, look at gas cans. 40 years ago, you could pour gas out of a gas can. Today, you can't even use the damn things except for storage. Yeah, thank you, government regulations. No thanks. Okay. Now, if I tell you, if it starts and I tell you to shut it off, pull that wire.
Okay.
Okay?
No.
Just leave it on there.
Okay, I was just making sure I could grab it.
Go. Let go. Come on. Go back. Why aren't you going back? Oh, because I hit. That is in so much the wrong place. All right, here's what we're going to do here. We're going to do this. One. Are you number one? Yes, you're number one. One is going to go right here. Unplug that wire.
And this is on really loose.
Yes, I know. It's fine. One.
Why are you changing the order?
Because I moved the distributor cap so I could adjust the distributor. I rotated the distributor 90 degrees where it's supposed to be. You're number one, so I want you. Where's number 8? That's this one. 8.
That's the one you just took out.
Not out of there, it wasn't. I just took this one out of there. Come on. Let me see, we're clicked into the cap. 4. No, you're 2. You're 4. Oh, hell. 1. Come on. Let go of the cap. Thank you. 8. 4. 3. 6. 5.
That's 7.
Is that 7?
Yeah.
Okay, grab the wrong one. You're number 5.
You're just going to double check as you go around?
Yeah, I'm going to go back around and make sure. And 2. 1. 8. 4. 3. 6. 5. 7. And 2. Okay. That wire back on.
Ouch.
All right. Let's try this. Stop. Okay, I got nothing now. Let's try that. Try it. Stop. Okay. She'll fire off in a minute. You hear it? I hear it.
I hear popping.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm going to have to move.
Nope, you're fine right where you're at. Ground. Hot. No, you're fine right where you're at.
I'm going to stay right here. Out of some of this wet.
Still got to turn the starter over.
Oh, shit. I don't like the idea of that in the water.
You're fine. Turn it over. Stop. Just needed a little kick. All right, hit it. Come on, baby. Stop. Don't want to burn the starter up on it. Give it a second. How the accelerator pump works. I never believed that.
What is... Okay.
I figured the accelerator pump was dried up. It's what usually happens on these things. They dry up. All right.
Damn it, that yellow wire's off.
Sure is, isn't it? Damn it. Yeah, and she's brittle as hell, too. All right.
You want to try and get another one on her?
Yeah, unhook the alligator clip. Let that battery charger charge that battery for a couple seconds while we're doing this. We'll just make a new coil wire real quick. I'm going to grab 2 brand new alligator clips. Yeah, I know, it's really nice on a razor blade to cut copper wire, but oh well.
You think we'll get her done today?
I think we'll get it started today.
That's what I meant.
Done today? No.
No, I meant started.
Yeah, we should have started today. She's popped off a couple of times already. Not good enough to run, but good enough. And those are nice and tight. They're making a good connection. Now we have a new coil wire. One that has some flexibility to it. Mark it on there. Put it on there. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better.
Ready?
Let's kick this and see what we got. As soon as it starts, let off. Where'd you go?
Over here. What?
Where'd you go?
Over here.
We'll do them later. Right now, we're going to start and run. I got to get the timing set before we send them that. Kick it. Load it up when it starts. Come on, baby. Do it again. Do it again.
You got a hose that came off.
Yes, it's been off.
Okay. Don't get angry, please.
Kick it. Okay. Now let me fill the fuel bowl up and you can send them their run. It runs. Told you it'd run today. You might want to get your phone ready.
I can only do so much.
Yes, but it's going to take a little bit to fill this fuel bowl. And I'm going to have to refill this gas can again. My Go Juice can. Get it going before.
Okay.
Are you ready?
All right, go ahead. Talk to him.
All right. This is round 7. Hit it.
Ooh, backfire.
It backfired because we ran out of gas. She runs. She's a runner. Watch this. Show you how good a runner she is. Hit it. My timing's about set right where we need it. That's it. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing for today. She runs. I will take that as a win right there. Now, when we can get hose clamps on the radiator hose, your coolant in it.
We've got hose clamps.
When I can get hose clamps on the radiator hose and put coolant in it, and then I can sit here and play with the timing and get it adjusted right, we'll hook up the fuel pump, put a fuel line on it. I'm sure we're going to have to rebuild the carburetor.
You can rebuild the carburetor. You're good at that.
But it runs. She's a runner, baby. She's a runner. And where's the paper? Where's your paper?
I put it over here.
Where is over here?
Right here. It was right.
Okay, so, again, 40, 30, 38, 80, 60, 40, 50, 50. People that say you need 100 PSI or better to run these, I just proved them wrong. Okay?
After you scored it.
And this is after we did a wet test, but we still don't have anything that has 100 on it. Just because it's got low compression doesn't mean it won't run. People that say that that's what it is, that it won't run with low compression, it won't run right. But as you can see, it will run. All right, guys, that's all we've got for today. We hope you've enjoyed this video because I enjoyed making this one because I like the fact that I was right. I love it when I'm right.
Yeah, that's right.
I love it when I'm right. So, just like us, we got no money. We got a lot of time and a lot of knowledge. And if you guys have the time and want to take it to do something like this, you too can do the same thing. It's just a matter of finding out what you've got, what you need and combining the two and making it work right.
And sometimes it just takes
Good luck.
baby steps.
Sometimes it's just pure luck. I've been working on my diesel engine for my Mutt for 2 months trying to get it to start, and she still won't start. I worked on this for an hour and a half today. It starts. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And the only reason I have the Mutt running right now is because I'm waiting on parts. All right, that's the end of the video for today. I hope you have fun.
And a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, because this was made on Christmas Eve in 2023. And
thank you, babe.
don't forget, no matter what, if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong.